So as many of you know now, I'm a D2 athlete at Biola University, and basically I'm gonna show you 7 different steps on becoming a better athlete. And we're gonna start right now. If this is your first time on the channel and you're interested in mental health in athletes, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. So at number 7, we have getting to know your body. What you have to do in order to expand your own performance is to understand your body. Now, I'm not too spiritual, but I'm a firm believer in the mind, body, soul triad. No Illuminati stuff, just a triangle. We're not there. But anyways, what the mind, body, soul triad is, your mind is what controls the brain, your soul is what controls the heart, and your body is the vessel for the other 2. So basically, if all 3 of those are not working codependently, then your performance will never be as good as you want it. And the way you treat each one of those elements of the triad has a lot to do with time management and self-discipline, but we'll get into that later. Basically, your athletic body is going to deteriorate if your mind is not right. At number 2, it's obviously one of the biggest things for me. I'm very hypocritical in this aspect, but this is also a video for me, myself. So, number 2, we have handling of your phone. The whole world nowadays is designed to stimulate your mind. I actually watched a video on how detrimental too much dopamine could be for you. And it's clear, every notification, every time you see an ad, every time you're on YouTube, it's ironic, you are getting a dopamine high. The biggest thing I could say about the handling of my phone is to make sure it is charged away from your bed. That's it, because what you cannot see, the last thing you go to sleep is your phone. What I do is I get on my phone right here for a while. And then I spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes by myself just thinking about what I'm gonna do the next day. The third thing of becoming a better athlete is, no matter what team you are on, strive for better team chemistry. And that is purposely going to other teammates and creating a relationship with them. It's a lot easier said than done, because meeting new people is always awkward. It's always going to be a struggle. But after you met them the first time, the second time will be so much easier, and so on and so on. I know for me, a big reason why I came to Biola University is because people like my roommates actually, we just clicked instantly, and I felt that there would be a great chance for some other type of growth besides athletic wise. Number 4, and a huge thing if you're watching this and you're a high schooler, the biggest thing in order to go to college is through the weight room. I have basically lived in the weight room from the time I was in 8th grade. Shout out Coach Julian. I would be in the weight room Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8th grade to senior year, and eventually it became a dopamine high of itself for me. The biggest thing you can do for yourself in the weight room, adjust your body to your sport. Basketball players have a specific type of agility and strength workouts. Softball players have a different type. Sure, they're essentially the same, but they focus on different movements of the body. If you're a basketball player, but you have slow twitch muscle fibers, you have to adjust your game and your workouts that way. If you want to become faster twitch, do fast twitch muscle workout. I know this is so cliche, but in the weight room, you have to go as hard as you can, because weight room is not just strength and conditioning, it also helps you coordinate your body for that specific purpose. So if you're coordinated in the weight room, you will definitely be more coordinated in whatever sport you're in. We have what I've seen as essential in my own experience, and that is be coachable, especially in college. If you're in high school and you're not coachable, how are you going to be coachable in college? You have to be able to take criticism. Going back to the mind, if you open up your mind to other people making adjustments about your own game is only going to expand. Like for me, I made friends with a lot of coaches because I kept my mouth shut. It's all about body language, especially in practice. And everyone knows you practice how you play. Every time I get yelled at, I let them go on, and I already know that I messed up. But I'm not gonna tell him that I already know. I'm gonna let my coach talk, explain, and then I'm gonna understand what he's saying, and I'm just gonna say, yes sir, yes ma'am, whatever it may be. So as much as the weight room is important, your ability to apply the cognitive adjustments of other people is just as important. I cannot stress this enough. Athletes, if you want to expand your game, this is my biggest thing, stretching. You have to stretch vigorously after every workout, after every practice. I never really believed it myself until I was so badly injured. I had chronic tendonitis and it got so bad that I needed an x-ray, or I thought I did. And all the doctor said was, there's no damage to the ligaments, etc. And when he was younger, he said he got to meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If y'all don't know, Kareem played 17 seasons and he was only hurt for one of those seasons. And it wasn't even a bad injury. He asked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar what it was that he did that was so special. Kareem responded by saying, I stretch. I vigorously stretch. I do yoga every morning. You don't even have to do yoga. Just anytime you're sitting down, standing up even, get the quad stretches in. Reach down, touch your toes. There is no point in working out if you're not stretching, because during every workout, your body expands. There's a lot of blood flow, your heart is going, but after your workout, during the recovery phase, your body's gonna shrink because it doesn't need as much energy to do what you're doing, which is recovering, resting. So what stretching does is it helps your body ease from the exercise stage to the recovery stage. The last thing, and definitely the most important thing, is visualize your goals. In every sport, it's going to be highly competitive, especially if you want to get to college. I think the stat is around 1% of high school athletes get into college and 1% of college athletes go into professional sport. So if you don't have a visualization of your goals, then you're not going to go anywhere. And all you high school athletes who have their parents around constantly and you want to make it to college, newsflash, you're going to be by yourself the majority of the time. And the only motivator you have is yourself. Anyways, like this video if you like it. Comment down below what you want my next topic to be. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.